We are in between Bears and Lions country in a town that has two state names. Welcome to Wyoming, Michigan for the 2007 Great Lakes Classic. Two Hall of Famers on the slate today. For Ray Williams Jr., the look may have changed through his 26-year pro career, but the results have remained a constant. Today, the most dominating competitor in the sport's history aims for an unprecedented 44th title.
Yeah, baby.
To achieve that, he'll have to roll his way past the Hall of Famer, Parker Bone III, up-and-comer Chris Loschetter, and a Masters champion in Mike Scroggins, next in the Great Lakes Classic.
You ain't beating that.
Just outside of Grand Rapids, we are at Spectrum Lanes in Wyoming, Michigan. Thanks for making us a part of your Sunday. I'm Rob Stone, joined by 13-time champion Randy Peterson. Semifinal number one on the men's side on deck, pitting Chris Loschetter versus the Hall of Fame lefty Parker Bone III. And whenever Parker steps up, a chance to see a 300 game is a distinct possibility. Nobody has tossed more in his PBA career. Here, though, is Chris Loschetter from Avon, Ohio, seeking his first tour title. That's how we like to start.
You're going to see a lot of that today on this cheetah pattern. Typically very high scoring. Today, two southpaws, two righties.
Parker Bone III, 77 career 300 games, including one this week. Take a look at our tournament rundown, a tournament that has started with consecutive strikes. Bone Loschetter, semi number one, followed by semi number two on the men's side, Walter Ray Williams Jr. taking on Mr. Scroggins. Then the Women's Series Championship, the fourth and final installment. And then finally the Great Lakes Classic, 25 grand to the winner. This is not an easy pickup, is it?
No, in fact, this is one of the toughest pickups that you can leave in terms of splits. The 3-7-9, and Parker gets this one just a little bit left. The idea is to throw it really straight and hard at the 3-9 and hope that something bounces out over into the 7-pin. If you make this, generally it's pure luck. And there's been a modification to this cheetah pattern this season. We'll talk about it when we get into our oil pattern graph. The PBA's made an adjustment. This pattern playing a little more difficult than it has in past years.
Chris Loschetter. Event number 64 of his career. Looking for title number one. He's hoping to start off with a double. And now he'll have to take care of the 3-6-10.
Come on, baby.
Little left to target for Chris Loschetter, and not a lot of hold early on because the oil hasn't moved down the lane yet. The idea with the 3-6-10 is to try to cover all three pins with the bowling ball.
A little tough if you're a righty, I would think.
No, actually, you take it and throw it straight and hard. Watch this.
I'm watching. Carry on. You've done this before, right?
Come on.
So Chris starts with a strike and a spare. Making his sixth televised appearance, but first of the season. We'll see his all-time TV record. 0-2 on television last season, where his average was under 200 at 192.5.
Turn. Oh!
Turns all right.
Loschetter off to a red-hot start this season. Right now, currently ranked 8th. on the Denny's PBA Tour point list. He had back-to-back 6th place finishes a couple of weeks ago. He's been going really, really well. Just 1 or 2 wins away from making the TV show.
Parker coming off of a 9 in frame number 2. 10, stand strong.
Parker trying to get dialed in. The last thing he wants to do is go real light and leave that 379 again. Straight and hard to the plastic ball at the single pin spare.
Take a look at our Motel 6 matchup, and Parker Bone III has gone 59 events without a title. He's had 9 TV finals in that span. This is the longest winless drought of his Hall of Fame career. His last win came at the El Paso Classic, January 16th, 2005. And he said to us yesterday, you know, you ride the wave. There we go.
But his last win came on this very same cheetah pattern. It's a short pattern, the shortest we use out here. Parker likes to stand to the very outside part of the lane and throw it really hard and firm up the first arrow, and that's what you do on this pattern.
Big frame for Loschetter, 6'2", 215. Sounds like I'm talking college football. Wishes his arms were a little bit longer so he could get some better extension. He's got plenty of meat in these tosses.
Come on, baby. Get home. Get home.
Ebonite Digitrax is showing Chris Loschetter throwing at about 17 miles an hour, starting around the 9th board and going out to about the 3 board at the break point.
Loschetter seeking our first turkey of the day. 3 strikes in a row is a turkey. If you didn't watch last week, then you missed our explanation of what exactly a turkey is.
You can say it again.
We'll save it. Turkey! Yes! You know what that means he's working for now, don't you?
You still going to go with that one?
Absolutely.
Okay. Enlighten us.
Oh, brother. I'll tell you when he steps up again. Here's Parker Bone III working on a strike here in the 5th. Down 32. Here's how he qualified. Lefty.
Come on, ball.
Nice. That cuts into the deficit. He now has a double, and now he's eyeing his first turkey.
Parker Bone III made 5 shows last season. That's the good news. The bad news is opponents absolutely mauled him. Tony Reyes bowled 300 at him. Wes Malott shot 268 at him at the Windy City Classic. Sean Rash 279 at him.
Like I said, I put up good numbers, but you just missed 1 frame, and they're basically telling you to go home. Because I took on some hot competitors. Oof. I don't know what blocked that 10 from going down.
The second swishing 10 of the match, and it couldn't have come at a worse time when Parker's trying to string some strikes together. This is a good shot, and 9 times out of 10, this will strike.
Like there's a force field around that 10. Single pin spares, flawless this week. That continues. Well, Parker in a bit of an early hole, down 23. When we return, the conclusion of Bone Loschetter. Parker, the Hall of Famer, seeking his first title in the last 59 events. The Great Lakes Classic is brought to you by Denny's. Denny's always works. By Motel 6, official lodging partner of the PBA. By Lumber Liquidators, hardwood flooring for less. And by Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit geico.com.